Theme song.
Welcome back to the stars and welcome to solid content. Paul, where are you taking that? What is that? It is some Hyperium. Okay, Energium or whatever it's called. Okay, good. Anyway, welcome back to the stars and welcome back to solid content. A lot of stuff is going on, but you guys asked for it. All right? You asked for it, and so I have not done any work on this ship because apparently in the last time I did a live stream of this game, everyone really enjoyed watching me suffer. So I figure, okay, fine. Then you can watch me suffer in this video as well. But we'll still try to keep going. I still want to keep exploring the stars. This ship is space-worthy, so we certainly can just keep moving while we organize it a little bit. But I was doing some general looking, and I kind of feel like it's going to be possible that we can get this ship with all the manufacturing on board of it. The only thing I want to keep on the Julie Michael is maybe chemical refining. Even then, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. Although we make fertilizer here, we make chemicals. Like, it's important to do that on this ship in a way. So chemical refinery and energy refinery, I wanted to keep over here. So energy refinery, I can move back down here. And then the mechanical ship over here, the sea turtle, will have everything else. The reason I wanted to keep chemical refinery over here is because water, yes, of course, melting the ice down and whatnot. But also, yeah, that's where I get all of my grow beds from, so I want to make fertilizer and water here, and then I'm making oranges and fibers here to use in the chemical refinery. Now, the only issue there is, so medical supplies needs fabrics and plastic. But that's not that bad, actually. That stuff I can still make that elsewhere. Plastics needs carbon. So then I would need to have carbon and raw chemicals go here. And then raw metals or base metals over in the other spot. Let's take a look here. And then optronics. See, here's the thing. It's all very interdependent. So it's hard to tell what exactly I can totally move over there and have like a sealed off. I mean, I should even keep a recycler on board this ship just in case. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I asked you. Do you know what I mean? You're just watching this video. There's nothing you can... So this needs carbon and base metals. So we'd need carbon on both ships. Maybe I should just move the refinery over there. I don't know. We use oranges as well. It's tough. Well, you know what we could do, though, is we could have some grow beds of just oranges here. And that could help offset some of the work being done over here. I don't know. We could do things like that. So, maybe the bedrooms, which will be in the feet, I've decided, will have, some grow beds in them, growing oranges. And the rest of the food will be supplied by the mothership. By the mothership. Now, the real question, maybe we could get a shuttle bay in here, too. Maybe I'm overthinking or underthinking. Do you know what I mean? I said that again. Do you know what I mean? What if we get a... see, now this is the thing, though. This is exactly what everybody was joking about wanting to see. So here it is. I'm providing you all of the suffering. You get to watch all the suffering here. So we could take out... I could take out the walls in this section, maybe. Let's see here. And then they could have their very own shuttle bay right here. There is, however, I'll take the walls down there. There is a power node right there as well. I think we should do that. I think we should chop this section out here and put a shuttle bay in right here. Because why not? Why not have a bunch of shuttles? You know, it's the future. We're allowed to have shuttles. I'm a brave, independent spacefarer. I'm allowed my own shuttles. Maybe we don't need walls there anymore, though. Okay, so where else could it fit, though? Could it fit here? It actually can. Okay, maybe we have a shuttle bay in and around this area. So it's not going to be exactly symmetrical, but we could have a shuttle bay right here. I think we should do it. I think we place a shuttle bay right here. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, where we're going to have it, and then we're going to build a shuttle, and then we're going to have 3 shuttles. We're going to have a whole bunch of pod hangers here. What did I call them? Pod pangers, okay? Then we're going to get rid of some of these Maybe these two here, and I can reconfigure the prison a little bit and get another shuttle bay in here. This ship is going to be a carrier, but I still also kind of want to reinvent this ship. So I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm even keeping this ship. All I know is we need to get this manufacturing bay up and running. And now I'm kind of thinking, yeah, cell fusing and okay, we can bring rods over. Yeah, so cell fusing and optronics fabrication and all that stuff is gonna move. It's all moving over. Now, one thing I've noticed, and maybe you guys noticed it as well, you actually can't move things between vessels. So you got to build it here and disassemble it over there. So if you don't have the materials, you can place the build order and then have a disassemble order over here, and it will create the supplies needed to finish it. Okay, with that said, let's take a look at this area. Where are we here? Transfer. Nothing left, nothing left. I say we get out of here, right? We need to explore. I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure we've been here. We've been there. So we need to come back down here, across here, and up to here so we can get out of this sector. That is a waste of fuel. Very annoying. Prepare for hyperspace. Wait, what's that say? Status. Prepare for hyperspace jump or activate distress beacon. Whoa. What's that all about? Also, it didn't do anything. Prepare. Prepare for hyperspace. I wonder what this is all about. Activate a distress beacon, and I don't know, that prepare button didn't seem to, like, click these buttons. It didn't load the panels. Interesting. Spacefarers, we need to keep an eye on that panel. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I ate breakfast again because I didn't want to have, like, eggs on microphone, especially with an offline video. So I did that, but here's the thing. I've got the hiccups again. I'm really sorry. Okay, we gotta get that ship to come back. Remels is going to power the thing. Where is that ship? Where's that shuttle? There it is. All right, are you done? Yeah. Go home. Go dock. I can't wait. I can't wait to have another shuttle bay here and a shuttle bay here and just, like, watch all shuttles going all over the place. That's gonna be really awesome to see. I'm sure, you know, that a lot of the people watching this game are playing their own playthroughs and a lot further along. But I got to tell you, oh boy, does it feel good. Just the thought of having these large fleets. I'm sure you've all been there already. Okay, we need to get power in here. And I'm thinking now, according to our friend Team Fiasco, who gave us some layout guides, I feel like, yeah, this is a hole. So we can fill that with a small panel. Because, again, we're just going to put storage in here. I had decided earlier. What else can we put in here? What about this stuff? Let's get this, like, right there. Okay, and then let's get, no, let's put it here. There. And then let's, put in some other stuff in here. I think, and that's the thing, I think we're going to just fill it in as we go and see what happens. And then we'll get, that kind of fits anywhere. So let's put that there. And then let's put in a gas scrubber, maybe could go there. Although, it's an okay spot. We could put a gas scrubber here and then a vent in here. Okay, so let's put a vent in, like, right there. And then can we still fit a hod panger? Right there. Good. And then one here. How much are these? I should probably not be wasting my tech blocks. Oh, we got a lot of tech blocks. Let's just place it all. Let's just get it done, folks. And then I think we also need, like, a light in here, don't you think? We need a couple lights. Oh, we can't really fit any lights in here. I don't want to put a light there. That's very silly. I'll put it here, I guess, in front of the storage. And what's in front? What's that? Yeah, let's put a light there as well. Maybe let's try to make it more, like, with the hallway. I don't know. Where do I want that? It all just kind of looks not perfect. But there's nowhere else to place it. I can place one down here, but there's a light there. I think that's fine. So this is our finished look for our hod bay. And then we've got a vent in here, so we've got a gas scrubber here. Let's actually move this gas scrubber then. Oops. To here. Then What else can we get in here? Can we get that? Can we get that water thing? I don't know if it'll be any good there, but I mean, you know, who cares, right? Like, I don't know, why not? So let's do that here, and then let's power it all up with a floor node there, and then I don't know why I shouldn't be this excited to get to build this. And then we'll put a light right there. It's perfect. Can we not put a light over the vent? Come on, you should be able to do that. That seems doable. Like, you should be able to have a vent and a light. Oh, we also have to figure out all the walls in here. Anyway, I really like this area. This is going to be packed with some stuff, so that's going to look cool. I mean, the other option is we don't really need this here, though, do we? Hang on. You know what's more important than sucking the water out of the air? These fellas. Can I get more than one in there? Probably not because of the gas scrubber. Hang on, what if I put the gas scrubber here? This is what you're here for, by the way. I can tell that this is what you guys want to see. Oh, because the light, because I put the light in there. We probably need at least one light. So let's put a capacitor, a power capacitor in here, and just call it a day. Which orientation do we want? It only has the two options. That way, I guess. I don't know, that looks kind of cool. Okay, so now that area is stuffed with materials. This has got our power and our energy rods. That feels good. Feels like we could get a light in here as well. Maybe we don't need one, but if you're going to come in here and work in here, it'd be nice to have some light. It doesn't even seem that dark in there for some reason. Okay, so that area is set up and looking good, and we are waiting to jump. Jump. Take us to warp. Hopefully you haven't left anything behind. It looked like right at the last second something got put on board. So let's warp out of here. I'm almost 100% sure we've seen all these derelicts. I'd have to like go back through all my old episodes to make sure we've actually seen all that. So we come up here and we find, oh, very good, very good. Nothing there, so we can ignore that. Let's go here. Let's work on our ship, run an away mission, get some ice. Yeah, this is a very useful area. Now we do need to be careful because I've got a decent amount of energy rods, but I have no or very little energium left. Happy to find the ice, though. Happy to find the ice. Take us out of warp, whoever is commanding both the ships. Again, this ship, I don't mind it. It ended up looking pretty cool. Let's put this one here and this one here. I love that idea. Okay, I might be getting too excited. But I mean, I don't know if you've seen me and this game, but this is just kind of what I do. I get excited about this game, okay? Now, my away team... Both of my away teams are having their coffee, so they're getting ready to come out. We've got an airlock here and a blown-out side of the ship. Is it? I wish it was claimable. No, it's not claimable, because that's not a bad look. I would take this ship and then maybe round this area out, or maybe trim this off and move it over to the center a bit. Anyway, that's a good-looking ship. Oh, no, they're going to bed. Okay, fine. You guys can sleep. We'll let them sleep. We're going to go fast forward the time here. I wish designs would go with you. I wish you could save designs, because those take a lot of time to work on, and I would be interested in building another 3x1 or 1x3, whatever you call this size here. I'd be interested in building another one. And then maybe we just have two of these ships. I don't know. Or maybe we move out of this one into our new one. At any rate, I do feel that we are about to get a nicer design going on in here. So, I mean, what do I need to... I need to rework kind of the whole layout if I want to move everything, move more grow beds into here. But I feel like there's something here. And we could get some more little bedrooms in here or something, I guess. But I am excited to get all of this out of there. Which also means that hull stabilizer. That's going to free up a lot of space. Looking forward to it. All right. You guys are ready. I don't know. Something's wrong with Freya here. Freya, why is your stamina so low? What happened? Ate too much. Oh, you ate too much. Okay. Great. Well, I'm glad you ate too much because Alfred never eats. Oh, Alfred. We got to keep an eye on Alfred. Freya, I don't know what your deal is. I don't know why your what's it is so low, but at any rate, you are coming with us and you're boarding this ship. And hopefully you don't take too many hits, because if your stamina is that low, you're looking to have stuff fall apart on you. All right, so let's link up here. Probably from one of these power nodes, and not that one. I think that's what I've been learning from our Team Fiasco friend. Wait, I just linked it. Oh, I see. And we'll link that as well. And start powering that up. So that room is coming together. That does look a lot brighter, doesn't it? And what do we want? What's like a good style for that? Probably this, right? Right? Yeah, we need to start thinking about what this ship is going to look like. No tools facility. Well, they're building one. Don't worry about it. All right. These folks are... We're waiting for somebody. Who are we waiting for? Who's in here? Jaffers, Freya, and JS. So, wait. Where's Drew? Drew! Oh, for heaven's sake. Drew, what are you doing? Okay. What's Drew doing over here? He was doing a delivery or something. All right. That's going to start happening more often, isn't it? I'm going to actually have to restrict them to not work on that ship. That's what I'm going to do, actually. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, so if you're a red shirt, you're not able to work on that, on, what's it? All right. Paul. Remmels. Now, that doesn't leave a lot of crew being able to work on the sea turtle, and the sea turtle is about to have a lot of work on it. Oh, Drew. Drew, I'm pretty sure I undrafted you, my dude. Undraft. All right, figure yourself out. And by that, I, of course, mean get out of here. Can you not leave? I mean, I assume he's called a shuttle to go home. There we go. All right, well, we're just doing it with these three. And now that we don't have Drew selected, we can't... that is one gripe I would love to see. Crap. Drew's going to have to save them. Whoa. That was the laziest hauler I've ever seen. I think maybe we should pull Team 2 up to come over and help, especially if there's going to be haulers all over this ship. Well, let's just see how Jaffers and Freya and JS do. I mean, all of these people are very good. They love a good shoot. No, we don't have time for that. Just blast your way through these walls here. There we go. Okay, all right, Jaffers, fine. Go the long way. Okay, finally we're finding a bit of action, though. Even though we have an understaffed away team. We're definitely starting to see an uptick in alien activity the further into this star system we get. You know, which I think you can tell Jaffers and Freya, at least, are like, oh, it's about time. Ooh, meals. Can't wait to get those meals. All right, come on. You know what we need to do is also give some folks some business, some work to do on the other ship. I think they have a bit to do right now, but we got to check in with them. Freya and her frail... whatever you call that, stamina. Great. Oh yeah, Freya's going down for sure. Wow, Freya. Never mind. No, maybe her stamina is different than other people's stamina, you know? Like when you think like low stamina, you're pretty worried for some people, but with Freya, she's like, "Oh, I have low stamina, but I'm still down. I'm still down to clown on these alien fools." Freya talks like that. She's a little weird. I wouldn't say those kinds of things. Like, that's what's important for you to know, is for me to have you know. I wouldn't say that kind of stuff, but Freya, you know, definitely talks like that. Okay, let's get over here. Let's check out this last. Oh, my goodness! A new crew member! The ship has been explored. Well, let's go get our new crew member and see if they survive the opening of the hatch. Oh, I can't wait to get another crew member. Can we feed them? No, I don't know. Probably not. Who do we have? We open and we find that we have Eves. Hello, Eves. Let's pause the game here and take a look at Eves. Do we trust her? Not just yet. Whoa, cool helmet and everything. Whoa, this is a very cool outfit. I like that. Maybe we should make our soldiers that color again. I think we tried it before. Comment down below what you'd like to see for our soldiers. Right now they're all red shirts, which I don't hate. It's a little British, though. They're like redcoats. All right, what do we have? Piloting, 3. Botany, 2. Construction, 2. Industry, 1. Gunner, so no medical. Gunner, 1. No shielding. She can't really do ship stuff. She's a wimp. Ah, crap. Her surrender is 30%, but it's also 0. Also low accuracy, but great weapon skills. Honestly, she's a little useless. Her working speed is even slow. I don't know. She's a little useless, but that does now mean that Team 1 is full of red shirts, and Team 2, we can take Kyle. What was Kyle's deal anyway? He's got bloodlust, though. Accuracy. He's almost better as a red shirt, to be honest. Eves is kind of, you know what I mean? Not great at lots of stuff. She's a builder and a pilot, but again, piloting is like, who cares about piloting? That accuracy is so bad. Wearing a spacesuit, minus 25%. So what does that mean? Her accuracy? So, oh, when she's wearing a spacesuit, she's even less accurate. Her perception is 15. I don't even know what some of this stuff means. I just know that, like, I'm bummed about her now. Eves, I don't know about you, but here's what we're going to do, Eves. Kyle's got that bloodlust. He also doesn't have a gun. And we're not going to do anything about that. Kyle, I don't know. He's a really good officer. But we're going to take him out of rotation. So team number 2. Oh, no, we only have... I see. We have to keep Kyle as well as a red shirt. So team number 2, it has Kyle on board, who is a bit more of a, you know, an all-around crew member. Eves is definitely a red shirt. Eves doesn't have much going on for her. I'm kind of bummed that we freed her, to be honest. I think we get more shirt options once we get her on board. That's the other thing to remember. All right, so we'll undraft this ship. We'll undraft this. And let's take a look at what our booty is. Like, decent. 4 foods, you know, and 3 energy. It's nothing to write home about, but also, like, I'm not going to sit around and hate on that. So all the mining is already done, and we just need to strip this ship and get out of here. Oh my goodness. Also, Novus has been recruited. Now, Novus is a pretty decent... I think we kind of need to move Novus over to the turtle. I think he makes a good turtle person, because his construction is 2, industry is 3, operations 3, so he can kind of run the ship, which is admittedly a bit of a crew, a bit of a skeleton crew. So it's dark green and light green shirt. Okay, Novus. You are moving, my friend. Novus. I also don't like that name. It's a little bit like, I don't know, like, oh, we get it. You write novels. You write science fiction novels, and you decided to change your name from, like, Neil to Novus. Should we call him just Neil? You know what? Who's been helping me a lot recently? Fiasco. So we're renaming Novus to Fiasco, and we like him a lot. He's a useful guy. So we're going to go here. We're going to find Fiasco, which is kind of an interesting name. But again, like, if he renames himself, that's just what it is. So that's your new home now. There we are. There we are. And let's have you work there. But you can also work on derelict vessels, maybe? Fiasco. Let's keep Fiasco able to work on derelict vessels, I think. So he'll do, especially once we get a shuttle, you know, then that'll be a little more easier. I want to go through those data logs later, of course. As you can see, insufficient resources. So we are starting to have a pretty major food problem here. Once I start getting starvation warnings, then I'm going to be pretty worried. I'm starting to get them every so often with Alfred, I think. She tends to refuse to eat. All right, now you have 3 crew members on board here. So let's make sure our schedules line up. Whose schedule are you on? You're on your own little thing. Fiasco has a lot of free time for some reason. So let's copy Jacob's schedule. There you go. You're on Jacob's schedule. So we have the 2 beds here, so that's useful. How many hull points do we have on the Sea Turtle? Only 1. Interesting. Our shuttle's built, though. Or, I mean, our shuttle, you know, bay. So let's get that built. And I thought we had made a bunch of hull. 6 hull is still on the Julie Michaels. So let's transfer Let's transfer some hull over there. What am I looking at? I'm trying to figure out how to transfer hull over. There it is. Transfer it to the sea turtle. There we are. So let's get some hull over there because I'd really like to build the rest of this ship and start to figure out where stuff is going to go. I think what I need to do is put stuff in here, so I need to move all this crap to another spot of the ship. And I'd like to do that. What am I looking for here? Edit. Hull. There we go. Sketch. So I'd like to put that in here and here maybe. Offline, I will admit I did do some things, which is I made these feet symmetrical, and I know they absolutely don't look symmetrical right now, but I'm pretty sure that they aren't. Hang on. Let's find out. So this bottom is 5 blocks long. This is 5 blocks long. So believe it or not, this is symmetrical. It's just that this part of the hull is filled in differently. I think once we build it out, we should see that it's looking symmetrical. And you're bringing over nothing except for Fiasco, the new crew member boards. Let's take a look at that. Welcoming new crew member Fiasco on board. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the Sea Turtle. Zoles is like, welcome to the Sea Turtle. Get ready to get your paws greasy. All right. Oh, yeah, they finished all the hod pangers. That's amazing. That looks great. That's looking good. That's probably why there's no hull over here. Don't worry, we'll fix that. All right, I would say another successful mission in this sector is now complete. We just need to move this stuff over, like I said. And finally, welcome Ilenia to the crew, but she's holding out for a bit. Oh my goodness, no sooner had I said that than Ilenia just got recruited. Literally, I was going to cut out this part because it was going to be boring. But then all of a sudden, bam, Ilenia gets recruited. Piloting 3, mining 3. Good, good, good. Operations 2, meh. Weapons, meh. She's needy, so she needs lots of social. So maybe she needs to stay on the bigger ship to make her happy. Industry 2 and mining 3 feels good. And again, honestly, she kind of feels like another... She kind of feels like another green shirt. So I'm going to make her a green shirt just to round out the staff over there. Ilenia, we like your name too, so we're going to keep you there. So let's get Ilenia and change her ships. My goodness, this has been a good start to the game today. And you can work on derelict vessels as well. We're fine with that. We have a shuttle now. Ilenia, welcome aboard. You're going to have the same schedule as Zoles. And that means we only need the 2 beds so far. But we'll fix that. All right, we have our shuttle built. Now we have 3 shuttles. We are basically unstoppable at this point. We're just going to get a thermal wall regulator in here. And I've also started kind of building some of the... walls in this area. I don't know. Maybe this will just be kind of an open plan here. And what are we waiting for? Crew left behind 12. Oh, because we're waiting. Okay, this ship hasn't got a navigator yet. But it looks like Kyle might be headed there. No, probably not. Oh, Paul is headed there. Excellent work, Paul. Thank you. You're on your coffee break and you're piloting this ship. Ah, Paul. I knew we could count on Paul. Paul, come on. I just finished talking about how great you were. All right, we're going yellow alert on this. Let's get somebody on that panel. Anyway, as I was saying, we've got this built out a little bit. I might just leave this kind of open concept and put some storage around here, maybe some guns, maybe a couple of random things. And then, yeah, some manufacturing here and here. And then I think we only need a bit more space to get that covered, so that could be up in this section here. Now, the Julie Michael is got tons of staff, but seems understaffed for some reason. Elfrid, instead of having a snack, has foregone eating again. Oh, no, she's fed. Oh, good, good, good. Well, I thought she was starving to death, but she's fine. All right. Elfrid and probably Zoles, take us out of the system. Let's go and find out what else the stars have in store for us. Oh, yeah, Hyperium and water. Not very exciting, but very necessary for the survival of this crew. I think we can get some manufacturing up and running here very quickly. And I think we have the hull points to finish the feet. That's kind of the thing I think that's holding me back right now, to be honest. Yes, we've got the hull points. If I'm not mistaken, it's only going to be like 4 hull to activate this section here. Oh, 5.1. Okay, well, close enough. So let's get all this stuff moved out of there, and let's start building that. What else can we put in here? Let's take a look. What do we want to put here? Resources. We can put our recycler here. And then what else would we need? Storage, obviously. Well, we could put a metal refinery. Although having the metal refinery and an assembler together would be kind of a nice idea. Can we do that? Almost. We need to figure out this part of the ship, too. How much? Let's activate this part of the sketch. So we can finish off that wall section there. And, I don't know why my voice went that way. It's tough to tell what we can get in here because of this crap. We could do the micro weaver in here. And we could do the recycler. Can we get anything else in there? What about that cell fuser? You know, it looks like it's small, but it's actually it's the same size, really, as the recycler. So if we do the cell fuser in here and the micro weaver, I don't know if that's... Okay, what does the cell fuser mainly do? It mainly just makes power cells. So that's fine. It'll just get energy rods. And we need optronics components made from there too. But we use optronic components in everything. So they just kind of need to be... You know, I think it's going to take a while... Or so the electronics fabricator. It's going to take a while to fully optimize everything so that everything is in the same spot and in a useful spot. But it looks like we can get our electronics fabricator here. And then our optronics fabricator needs chemicals, so we could put that near our chemical refinery. All right, and then we can get our assembler and stuff in here. Okay, so there's options. There's options. It's hard to figure out how to optimize everything, like I've said before. And I'm still not sure that this is very optimized. It'd be nice to have some more storage lying around. Things are getting pretty tight in here. But we'll see. So let's build the rest of this here. Oh, wait, I forgot. I got to tell them to mine this stuff. And I think we're still going to have energy refinery and maybe water meltery. The water meltery and the energy refinery should stay here. But maybe that means we should have the cell fuser here too? I don't know. That's the problem. The more we do that... Oh, we got coming in the merchants. I like the Merchant Federation. We'll trade with them. The more we do this kind of thing, the more we think about having one type of manufacturing on a different ship, the more we're going to have to start to micro things. It's just going to be a mess. That's all I'm saying. And we have to resolve ourselves to the fact that if we're going to have multiple ships, we're going to have people coming back and forth. You know? Maybe somehow I get all the crew on board one ship, abandon all these ships, and build a massive block ship again. And then we can just have one giant ship that we all live on together. The Loki is here. Let's go trade with the Loki. What do you have, the Loki? A whole bunch of nothing. Great. Well, let's sell them something at least. Let's get 1,000 of those credits off this person. So let's sell a bunch of our carbon that we don't need. I mean, again, we need it. Don't get me wrong, we need it. Can I get that last 200 credits off of you? Let's do this and 1 carbon. 118 credits. Okay, what do I have lots of that nobody cares about? 112. I'm going to give you 1 soft block. Yes. Give me all that money for a couple of things. Some people in the chats have always been like, why are you trading so much when you have so many credits? Like, why do you care about credits so much? And let me tell you something. It is literally all about the money in life and in this game. So I guess I'm saying don't ask me that question anymore. All right, let's complete this wall. So that's going to seal off that chunk here. And then this is our sort of living quarters area, which we could have like right, you know, like do we want to, what are we thinking here? From here down, we could do that. Have a door right there. Like so. And then that puts a couple of weird things. It makes some weird spots, to be sure. There we are. And then we can put some storage here. I think that's enough room. A nice large storage right here. I don't know why I'm an Australian guy in this particular instance, but what do we have here that's... the toilet's got to move. Okay, let's just move the toilet for now. Should we just put it in here? Can people get around? There. Somebody... We're just going to move it here, right behind the shields console. So somebody's trying to operate the shields in a firefight. And they're like, hey, are you able to not do that? Now, why isn't that finishing off? We have the hull for it. The ship has left the sector. Thanks for the doubloons. The space doubloons. I'm wondering if this is too thin. If this is too narrow. Is that what's going on here? Let's activate that sketch and find out. That might not be sealable, you know, in terms of the design, the look of it. Or my people just didn't get around to finishing it. Not sure. At any rate, let's just square it off and see if that was the problem. You know what? Honestly, it doesn't appear to have been the problem. What are you trading? You're bringing over 1 orange. It's a good thing these things don't cost fuel. All right, now how does that... It looks okay. It definitely looks like a sea turtle, doesn't it? Oh, boy. All right, let's get some power in this area. And then that's going to allow us to move all our stuff over. Oh, I wish we could build on a curved section of wall. Come on. Let me build on the curved wall. So let's do this. And as we've been taught by our friend Team Fiasco, then you end with that. And then I think that means we can put the light... I forget the order of the lights. I think we put a light in here, then we power it with a floor node. Yeah, there we go. And what's good? What makes sense here? Maybe we could have... where does our kitchen go? There's not a lot of room in here, actually, to be honest. This is very tiny quarters. All right, let's move the arcade machine over to here, maybe? No, that won't... There'll be an empty space there, an unaccessible space. So move the arcade here in the corner. Let's build them some fun stuff. Let's build them a... Wait, let's move the arcade over to here in the corner. Although that's kind of weird. You'd be standing right by the door, kind of trying to... Hey, I'm playing arcade here. So let's keep... Actually, let's put it back here. That's kind of a fun spot. I like it. And then we'll put the jukebox right in the corner, the far corner of the room. That's kind of nice. You walk in to the galley, and then you hear the jukebox playing. Now, I'm wondering if I move this... What's my storage situation? I will say I kind of like how this ship is starting to shape up a little bit. It's starting to look a little, like, mechanical and, like, a little, like, yeah, welcome aboard. Like, you could imagine there's lots of steam vents, and maybe it's a bit dirty everywhere. And they're like, yeah, come on in, make yourself at home. Make yourself at home here on board the whatever the crap this thing is called. Let's put it right in the corner. That's great. There we go. We're going to move that here. We're going to move this over there like that. Let's move this over by 1 so we can get some storage in there. And let's get a bit more furniture in here, right? Oh, I wish we could get... Well, you know what? We could. We could expand. Nothing is stopping us from making this a little bigger. We're literally allowed. It's our ship. And we have the hull. We just need to make sure to copy it over, otherwise I'll lose it. So this is now 4... Yeah, this is now just a steady block. Then it comes out 1, out 1. There we go. That'll match. That's good. So we should be able to get some more interesting stuff going on in there. And let's link these up now. Oh, no, it's a floor node. I believe I was directly told not to do this. Okay, let's link this up here. Don't worry, we're going to put a wall node there. There's nothing stopping us from putting a wall node right there. All right, let's put a piece of wall section right here. This is looking okay. Again, I wish we had windows. I wish there was like some curved pieces that we could put in there, because this whole area is just kind of like not being used right now. Could we get a couch here? We could put a couch there, but do we want to? That's the problem. I'd rather have, like, some table action going on. Let's just put a double wide table here, and that feels good. Now, what should we put in this section? Just like you know what I need? You know what we need? You know what it is? What we need are, like, some plants. Let's put a light there, so it isn't just so sad. It's pretty sad. Where else can we get some lights? Right here, once this wall is done, we can get a light here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What? Why can't we build a light there? What's going on here? Maybe that... Oh, that doesn't exist yet. Oh, that was weird. Now we can put a light there. We'll get a light here. A light here. Let's put a light there just to have lots of light. And again, I really feel like we should be able to get those over the table. But that is our galley, folks. That's starting to look real good. Now let's get a large storage right here. This is going to get dismantled, and we're going to replace it with a wall power node. Yeah, let's just put it right there. Perfect. And we can also get some lights there, too. Okay, this is coming along very well. Okay, we can't put a light there yet, but believe you me, we can and will. I'm sure of it. I am sure that we can put a light there. Yeah, this will be good. All right, that's going to free up this area of construction. We're going to have to move this power node over a little bit, I think, to fit something in here. But I was thinking maybe our resource, we could get our metal refinery right there in the corner, like that. And then our assembler right here. And then a small storage dedicated just to steel plates. All the steel plates go in here. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do in this space. To do that, what do I need to do here? I need to move this over by 1. So let's get that order made as well. All right, nothing left to do but speed through time and get it done. And Zols, don't have any accidents in here. All right, so our cafeteria galley area. I mean, once we get some windows, this is going to look great. It's enough for 4 people to comfortably eat at the same time. But as long as we have maybe a crew of 6 or 8, we can rotate them through, have an evening and a day shift, and that's going to be pretty good. Our Hodpanger section is doing really well, to the point that maybe it's time to disassemble and relocate some of the pods. Maybe bring over some more crew. I'm not sure yet. And then, yeah, overall, I like how clunky and, like, how little hallways there are in this ship. That's starting to look to really... I'm just really enjoying that look. Let's get this all like that kind of a thing. And then change the walls, maybe. See what that looks like. Looks a little too... all the same thing. But what if it was like this, maybe? Sort of a... Yeah, that's okay, actually. I like that. That's like a fuzzy-looking ship. And then let's get some, like... maybe a different floor in here. Maybe this floor, but with this gray. There we are. That feels good for a Hodpanger bay. And let's copy that over here. Because it's also sort of a shuttle bay thing. This can be grungy, workmanlike. Oh, no, that wall's not finished. So that just undid everything I did. Okay, great. Well, great. And did I like this? Do I like this floor? I don't know, but I definitely like this for the hallways of this ship. That feels good to me. I feel like that's a good choice. Oh, that's why we don't have the door built. Okay. So anyway, in here we're going to have our electronics fabricator, our cell fuser, our microweaver. This room is basically like not going to get used very much, I think, is the main thing to think about with this room. This room is looking good, but maybe we make it... Maybe we give it white walls just so everyone's a little bit comfortable in here. There we go. That looks nice. It's a nice little area. You know, they want to come here to relax. Oh, I love this area here. Look, oh, that part of the ship looks awesome. Then I think in here, of course, we're going to need it to be just raw mechanical crap. Just get your work. Get in here and get your work done. Same with this one. This one, yeah, they're all kind of like that. That's good. This area, I don't know. We'll think about this. Maybe it's this one for now. I guess. Oh, yeah, it does look a little... I like that. It looks a little mechanical. It looks a little like... You know, that's what this ship is. This ship needs to be a bit down and dirty. It's kind of got, to be honest, it's kind of got a little bit of a Millennium Falcon vibe. Not the shape. Oh, no, not the shape by any means, but the look of the walls, at least. Anyway, I'm really liking how it's coming together now. But there's nothing left for us to do. I think it's time to jump. Now, I have kept this on yellow alert the whole time, and that's because I'm a little bit of an idiot. Oh, yeah, we need to move this bathroom. That's an unreachable section of the ship. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We do need to find a place. We need to make a bathroom at some point. But right now, it's time to get these shuttles back where they belong. What are you taking over? Nothing. Okay. And I think with this section built in, the metal refinery, the assembler, and the self-user, the microweaver, and the electronic fabricator, they all have spots now on the ship. So I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively dismantle this. Oh, I love this part. Dismantling this stuff is so fun. Dismantle this guy. Wait, which one did I dismantle first? Yeah, that's right. And the assembler, I think we can disassemble that fella. And the self-user. Let's dismantle all that stuff. Let's start to free up some room here. Because, again, I'm getting worried about our food situation. Crafts left behind. Oh, come on. That's all right. You don't need to do, like, you don't need to go fast. We're not in a rush. Take us to warp. And I think it's time to leave this system. So we move on to the stars. Let's take a look at what this one has for us now. We should have, like I said, we should have definitely gotten the... so no crew members, please. We should definitely have gotten ready for some combat. But here, cross your fingers, folks. Let's hope there's no combat here. Oh, that's poor ship. It's coming together, though. Once we finish this other leg, I think that's going to look pretty cool. So we come out of warp in a new sector. Ready to take on the world. Some Hyperion, not bad. Okay, well, let's just go there. Prepare to jump again. Spool up those engines. The Turtle has 9 hyperfuel left, 37 left on the Julie Michael. Lots of Hyperium, so I think we're doing okay here. Just barely. Oh, come on. We gotta wait for this ship to run a whole thing. Okay, there we go. All right, jump us. Let's go get some hyperfuel. And some carbon. Oh my goodness. Pirates have appeared. That's all right. We have one ship that's a bit of a bullet sponge, and we have another ship with 3 turrets on board. I don't know if that's going to be enough, right? I think it's enough for the early tier ships, but we're definitely going to want to start thinking about getting a properly armored ship. So we take the carbon here and the energium here, or the Hyperium here. Let's keep doing some layout work on this ship. I think what we need to do now is figure out this area here. Some hypersleep chambers, of course, just in case. Paul's oxygen is low. Where is Paul? Oh, okay, get out of the garden because you're running out of air, Paul. And, yeah, so what we need here, what are we missing? That's what we need to figure out, what we're missing. I think we're definitely, the things I know we're missing are as follows. The composter, don't really need it. A recycler, sure, we should get that. Advanced assembler, and the optronics fabricatizer. All right. So what are we dealing with here, wall-wise? With which we could make a nice little manufacturing area. And I like sealing things in walls again. It's just fun. I don't have a real reason. It's just fun. What do you want from me? It's just fun. What if we put this in here? Oh, yeah, that works nicely. Let's just shove the gas scrubber in there. That'll be good. And then I think... 1, 2, 3. So if we did the wall out this way... Okay, we don't have to worry about it too much. Let's get a shape in here and lay down some objects. So we know what we're about to get done here. So does this fit perfectly? If it fits perfectly, I'm going to be pretty happy. It does. I'm so happy. We have to think about power, of course. Yeah, we got to get some coverage out here. And what are we, you know, this is what we're learning about power distribution. What do we have right now? A wall node. We could get another wall node or power node here. Okay, there's some options. So this is our electronics fabrication area. And what else can we get in this area? It's tough because of this curved part of the wall, which is, you know, whose fault is it? 100% my fault. 100%. So what we could do is just, like, seal it off. You know what I mean? It has its own little spot. Should we do that? Have a little electronics fabrication room just for fun? Let's do this. Let's seal it off here. Okay, this is going to get moved, so we're fine with that. Then this creates some stupid spots. But that's okay, because what we could do is put a small storage in right here. And I don't think that's going to create any problems with, you know, available space. This is a bit of wasted space here, but maybe we could put a power... Is that too close to another? There's a lot of overlap going on. It's a pretty hefty amount of overlap. But we could put one of these, a wall node, and then have another wall node here. No, I feel like we need a power node. A power node. And we could put a battery right there, too. So that would be pretty good. And then this will have rules on it, and it'll just have whatever we need for our optronics fabricator. So there's that coming in nicely. And maybe it's not the most efficient use of space. I'm sure I'm going to get some people in the comments being like, you should have... You needed to do this. But here's the thing, folks. We don't have that yet. Here's the thing, folks. You know, I just like what I like. All right? I like it being cluttered. I like it being kind of, you know, tricky to navigate. I like people like, you know, like I imagine you board this ship here, right? You're a new green shirt and you're ready to do some work on the turtle. And you're like, I need to find the optronics fabricator. And they're like, oh yeah, go down left at the second bulkhead on the right. You'll find it. And he's yelling because he's got like a mask on because he was just like refining some metal. So we have the assembler. Let's get the advanced assembler in here. Now, does that fit like a rug? Yes. Or that's not the expression. I believe the expression is like a glove, you absolute fool. Oh, wait, if we move this wall over here like so, we could maybe even get another storage in here. That could be amazing. Let's take a look. Storage, small storage. Can they overlap their delivery spots? No. Darn. Okay, well, we'll get something in there, but at any rate, I don't mind that. So we have an advanced assembler going in here, and our optronics fabricator. We probably need a recycler. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, we do. I'm not putting that. I don't have a spot for it yet. So we could put that here, but then that's not going to be enough. Yeah, they won't be able to get around. So we could put the recycler like that. And we could put a composter here. I don't think we need it especially. What we do need is a chemical refinery. I'm thinking that all the ships should have one at least. Like maybe we could keep one on board the other ship. Now, are you going to be able to get around? No, you're not. What if we did this? No, not if we want to wall it off. That's the thing. So this area has become a little bit useless if I do that. Okay. We can figure this out. We can figure this out, right? Oh, I was going to put in another hull stabilizer as well, wasn't I? Well, we're certainly not going to get all of these things in there unless we make like a large room here and just call it a day. But then you've got like fire spread issues that could end up, you know, causing a lot of problems with the ship. So one of the reasons I'm walling everything off is because I don't intend to do a lot of spacesuit doors. Because this is going to be, at the end of the day, it's going to be a dirty ship. Dirty ship. So I needed to reflect that level of chaos. We still don't even have a bathroom. Oh, we could have put a chemical refinery just like right near the front. I mean, we could put it here then. Does that need any... No, spacesuit door. Okay, so it is a fairly risky item. Now, what if we put it here instead? Do you know what I mean? Could this move down one? No, it can't. So it's pretty much exactly where it needs to be. So the micro weaver just has to fit there. Oh my goodness. I hope this is why people watch this. I don't think it is. I think some people are freaking out at how annoying this is. But at the same time, at least we are suffering together. At least there is a, you know, at least there's a record of my suffering. Yeah, see, like, this is silly to have this many hallways. But again, I don't know if you've watched this channel or not before. I like my hallways. And, oh, that's not going to fit. Are you kidding me? It looks like it wants to fit. It desperately wants to fit. Here's another option. We could consider taking out, well, no, we can't because, yeah, we can't move things over there. But we could consider taking out some of this wall. What if we took out this wall here, moved it like this? So you come in and it's really tight quarters. And that's annoying and you're upset about it. Now, what is it? That hasn't really given us anything though, has it? We could get a, we can't get our large storage in here. Because we need one more block removed. Now, what we could do is alter the design of the entire vessel to give us one more block right there. What am I trying to do? One block right there. So what would we need to do? Put one here, maybe? No, we need to put one here. And then that would start to look kind of stupid, wouldn't it? I mean, this already looks a little pinchy right here. I think we can make this work. Let's just focus. All right, so we can't put much of consequence there. So let's put all this back. We could have a small storage. We could have a small storage, and we can have some other things. And the other issue that I haven't even started thinking about. See, now that would probably work. So instead of 250 storage, we could get another, at least 100 storage right here. You should be able to cross through that because this is empty space. Whereas before, the wall of the storage would have created a pinch point there. Okay, this is working. Yes. This is working. I can't wait for all of the hate that this will surely earn me this episode. Okay, this is looking good. Now, I think we're only missing our our chemical refinery. So I could just shove that here in the corner. It does need, it says it needs a sealed off room. I don't want to put it with the engine. That's a bit silly. Could put it here. I could almost put it here. Almost. If we did that, if we close this off, we could put this behind a spacesuit door. That is something we could consider. It's a little weird, though, to have this refinery just out in the middle of nowhere. And I almost feel like if we moved some of these things, if we got rid of this cell fuser and put the chemical refinery here, it would be nice to have storage for all of the crap. Like this thing, the chemical refinery needs a lot. It's very high maintenance. Now, I can't quite put that there because of the unload tile, probably. Okay. All right, here we go. It's getting close. I can sense that we've got a spot for it. But yes, I would like it to be near a lot of storage as well. Or it to have his own storage. I can sense that there's a home for it, but yet I cannot see it. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe the cell refinery, chemical refinery rather, maybe it is going to stay over where it makes the most sense. Because here is where it makes all of the crap that I need. I need chemicals, I need IV, I need oranges and water. Yeah, sure, plastics and fabrics can be given to me by the other ship. I need carbon to make that. I really only need like a bit of carbon here and there. Maybe the cell refinery, the chemical refinery just has to stay here. That said, how are we doing here? We've got everything else. I see the recycler, the refinery, so I'm going to go ahead and free up some resources by disassembling this fella. Thank you for your service, getting us this far, but you are now no longer needed. We don't need the micro weaver here on board this ship anymore. We have a lot of composters to deal with, and we'll move that back into here at some point. All right, what's left? That's it. We've cleared out our ship. We have the turtle almost into its final shape. We do need to finish this metal refinery, though, I will say that, so that we can actually make some more hull so we can finish this ship. Well, folks, our ships are coming along. This whole mechanical ship is starting to look really nice, very tightly packed and very kind of messy. And honestly, I love that. This room here, it seems like we're kind of, like the two engine rooms are kind of low on space. They seem kind of like wasted opportunities. But once I get this next leg built here, I'll see what we can do. We'll see what kind of opportunities present themselves once we've built our barracks and all this space. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to fit some stuff in there. But for now, we are ready to jump, so let's take to the stars. And oh, I should have powered up my weapons. Oh no, the pirates are gone. All right, well, let's go get this valuable hyperfuel. And then let's go explore this derelict vessel. Well, folks, I did it. I found a spot for the chemical refinery. Look at this little chunk of space I totally forgot about. Ha ha ha. I'm kidding. I didn't forget about it. All I did was I removed the optronics fabricator and just put it in the middle of the hallway. But I looked into it, and it's like, here's the thing. We're not going to use it very often compared to some of the other stuff. And the optronics fabricator just needs to be enclosed within walls to reduce noise and discomfort. So it's okay. It's fairly safe right here. I don't think it's going to cause any major problems. It is right outside what is going to be their bedroom. So that's not ideal, but hey, this is, life is tough in space. So now what else have I got here? I got a jukebox for them. Let's just get another like a round table. I think would look kind of nice. Some more chairs around it. So there's lots of options for it. Or no wait, hang on. This is the perfect opportunity for either a couch or, which I've always wanted to place, but for some reason has the weirdest footprint, or maybe one of these curved things. This place has none of these. For good reason, because they don't fit. All right. Oh, I just wish, I don't know what it is about maybe it's so that people can get around them. We could put that there, but that'd be kind of weird, like a couch right around one of the beds, so everybody can just kind of watch each other sleep. If we move this for now, let's just like imagine what this space could be first, and then see if we can figure out beds. We can't really, it's just not going to fit, I don't think. I don't see this working in our favor, unless we did something like this. Hang on, this could be interesting. So we move this like over or something. We put this here. We put this back here, because now I know that footprint is variable like that. We put a little round table here. Then we've got a bed here and a bed here. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but the question is it cool and also dumb? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling about it right now. I'm feeling, okay, but what about this? Okay, but hang on, what about this, though? Right? Hang on. Now it's starting to get really cool. So we move that over. We get some beds. Hang on. We put one bed here. And another bed right there. Okay, that's cool. That did it. That did it for me. So now we just need to... let's just build another one and disassemble it. It's just going to be so much work to wait for a time when nobody is using... Can I, like, triple stack? No, that'd be awesome. All right, see, now this might need a light here somewhere. This area is going to look a little dark. But now this is comfy. I got to tell you. This is quite comfortable. And we can put a light there if we need it, but let's find out first. So let's speed up time, and let's find out if this is going to work. Now, that hasn't been built yet. We should make that a high construction priority. And, oh, this is ready now. Okay, hang on. So let's disassemble. We don't have to worry about that. We can just move this one. And, folks, it looks like we just about have a completed sea turtle. Now, we do need to find spots for the bathroom, so let's just shove it over here. I want to put it here so that people that are coming in and getting into the shuttle can see somebody taking a dump and just be like, "Hey, having a dump?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm having a dump. Where are you guys going?" We're like, "Oh, to the other ship to get some supplies." "Oh, cool. Have a good trip." So anyway, that's my hope for that space. Now let's see if we can't link this up properly. Ah, crap. We did it wrong. Is that just too far away? I guess that's too far away. That's a shame. I really thought that was going to work. Oh, it needs to be one more forward, but it can't because then it's one of the crappy... Aha! That's perfect. There we go. We put that there, and then we'll get some lights here. So move this. Somebody move that. All right, so we'll move that over. We'll connect it up to a proper power node, and Team Fiasco will be very happy. That's what I should name this episode. Now, I will point out that we do have a starvation problem. Everybody on this ship, in fact, is starving. The starvation is fairly bad. Elenia's is okay. That one's about to expire anyway, so she must have gotten some food recently. So Jacob... Fiasco's is still there. Yeah, so Jacob and Fiasco have it pretty bad. Zol's is doing okay. She's lonely, though, so we got to think about that. So yeah, the food supply issue is definitely a problem. Ugh. It's the Android Collective. But we have this whole area cleared out, so now, in the next episode, it's time to design a galley, I think. And from there, we can expand our food production, and that's going to hopefully solve all of our problems. Let's go take a look and power up these. And let's go take a look at what we have going on over in the other star sector. Now, the other thing to mention is I moved my shields over. I moved my hull stabilizer down here, so this area is pretty packed again. It's got a nice spacesuit door here. In case there's a fire, you can easily get to here, 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 and get a spacesuit on. This whole area can be now ripped out. We do have this chemical refinery. Maybe we just don't need it anymore. Let's dismantle it. So we can redesign this whole space. I'm looking forward to that. And I did the brave move of moving my shields up here. So this whole area is pretty front-loaded now with stuff. And kind of lighting up this area. I don't know. That seemed necessary to do. Uh-oh. And we're continuing to have brownouts in this area. Probably because this goes straight to a floor. We should put a proper power node like right here or something. So I can fix that up later. But that's not what we're about now. Right now, we are about going on some adventures. Once these get fixed. Come on. Okay, go home. Go home, shuttle. All right. We have dropped in to go and explore this derelict vessel here. Our crew number 1 is... Wait. Where is it? Okay, no, we have all 4 of them. Okay, good. I don't know. It's just selecting them weird. It's not selecting Freya. We might have to redo our control group, but our crew is going to explore this vessel, and we have no sign of the pirates. They must be somewhere up here in the northern part of this star system. Work continues on the turtle. I'm waiting for this to get moved. I'm not sure why it hasn't been yet. There's probably like a low amount of supplies, so it's making it hard to move stuff around and build stuff. But that's okay. We're not worried about that right now. Right now, we're worried about wrapping up this episode with some bug shooting. My good. That was some great work. This is, I mean, they're team number 1 for a reason. Let's be honest. Jaffers and Freya and Drew. I mean, Jaffers, I think, is our 2nd oldest crew member. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't mess around in that he likes to stay at the back of the pile there. He doesn't want to take any unnecessary risks. And that's how you get to be one of the oldest surviving crew members. You don't take risks you don't need to. I like Jeffers' style. Hang back, let the others do the work. So far, so good. This ship just has some normal, like, spider boys in it. A pretty smooth away mission. Oh, we can't even get in there? Okay, we can. A pretty smooth away mission. No new crew members, but again, that's okay because we've got a bit of a starvation problem that we have to go deal with. And I think that's what the next episode is all going to be about. It's going to be about, can we build up our food production before we run out of said food? So let's send almost everything to the Julie Michael. let's send these 3 meals over to the old sea turtle. And while we're here, let's salvage some stuff. Salvage that energy scrap and send that, of course, to the turtle as well. Now, the Android Collective is following me around. I can't wait to declare war on them. It hasn't happened yet. It's not going to happen yet. Oh, and we definitely want this stuff off of them. Let's just do straight trades so that we're not going to run out. Okay, now remember, just buy 5 so we get that last 10 stack. And let's buy some water. Another 5 block of that. I'm not even looking at the money right now. This is just important. And then let's get the last 10 of those energy rods as well. Now, that is a lot. That's 1,600 credits. 1,600 space doubloons. So is there anything I can sell them? I have a lot of gold. Let's sell off some of that gold. And get some credits back. That's what I'm talking about. Another good day of trading. Another good day of building. And it looks like the HSS Sea Turtle is pretty much all complete. I had to take this table out of the way because they couldn't walk around the table. So now it's just a nice comfy couch. I was considering putting it in this corner here. And then putting the table back in, but that would put the table right there and make this area impassable again. So for now, we have a nice complete barracks. We have a... Oh, that just got finished being built. Thank you. We have a nice area here that could probably get roughed in with a few more things. Who knows? Maybe we can get another... We should look. We should look at what else we can get in and around these areas. But in the next episode, we will see how the sea turtle withstands the onslaught of the pirates that are on their way to this sector as we speak. Hopefully, the stellar crew on board the HSS Julie Michael will be ready to take on the attack as soon as they show up. And hopefully, I don't know, I'm hoping they get fired at first. I would like to see how well this does in combat in terms of taking fire, but I'm not, like, in a rush to find out if my brand new ship is going to get blasted out of the sky or not. All that is going to be seen on the next episode of Solid Content in Space.